hours old.
Well, it's 8 a.m. in the morning now, and the position has changed a little during the night. It's changed because one Porsche is out, number 18 Porsche, and the number 19 car has dropped back with an engine problem. But Jaguars currently are leading the race with the number 2 car, the pace setter, and then behind them, having made up for all that lost time, number 17 Porsche, that's the Derek Bell, Hans Stuck, Klaus Ludwig car is up to second place, and the number 1 Jaguar is up to third place as the tired spectators, some of them who have stayed by the trackside, not bothered to get up to go to those services we talked about, watch the number 1 car, the Martin Brundle, John Nielsen car, come past the pit area here, which is now beginning to fill up again. People coming back to the circuit. Windscreens, you will see, cleaned or are, in fact, using the metal there to stop them misting up on the inside. I thought we got a crack there because one of the Jaguars this morning did have a windscreen change.
Yes, it did, and I tell you what, there's some problems in the Porsche team. The 18 cars went, as you say, and I think it was something to do with the cooling system, and the Andretti's have been very badly delayed. There's bits of car flying all over the place there. I don't know what that was.
That's a Jaguar, and that, I think, was a tyre going on it. There's a Jaguar there that had a tyre go. So a dramatic moment for Jaguar, and we didn't see or were able to pick up then exactly which Jaguar that was. There's the number 2 car going through, the leading car, so it wasn't that, but one of the Jaguars has had a tyre go.
It's the number 1 car.
It's the number 1 car.
Nielsen or Brundle. I think it's Nielsen coming in very slowly, as you say, with a blown tyre. But the Porsches, the Andretti's, have got intercooling problems as well, and they've dropped back to about 7th or 8th place. And I think Porsches are worried that this epidemic might attack their current front runner, number 17, which of course is the original Stuck Bell Ludwig car, because of course Bell would love to bring this home and equal Jackie Ickx's all-time record. But meanwhile, the Jaguars are going strongly, although number 22 has the second of the American cars is way back. No, number 21, I correct. Number 21 is way back, down in 20-somethingth place. They've had transmission problems, which are roughly similar to what has been holding back the number 1 car on and off.
Yes, the number 22 car, in fact, Anthony, you were right there. It had been quite a long way back. It's been driven at a much slower pace, in fact, than the other Jaguars, but it is now beginning to make its presence felt. Jaguars have not had things all their own way, although they've been the most numerous of cars. The number 8 Porsche you see there, that's the Yost car. That is in 4th place at the moment. Here's the number 17 Porsche, the leading Porsche of the 3 that started. Now, in fact, one of them out, so 2 remaining, comes in for a scheduled stop. There's the number 8 car in 4th place. And the battle now, the endurance battle, because it's so rare to have, of course, in Le Mans, when you often get a lead of 70, 80, 100 miles. The car's so close together, there's no more than the odd pit stop in it.
This is going to go down as one of the great Le Mans in history. Whoever wins this night-long and now day-long battle between the two teams, now Porsche depending entirely on the number 17 car, backed up by that number 8 Reinhold Jost private team car. The Jaguars with their numbers 2 and 1 at the moment in front. The 22's hanging thereabouts in 5th place. As I say, 21, the other American one, dropped way back. The Andretti's in trouble. Number 3's gone. Now number 1's in trouble with that tyre. So really, I think it's down to number 2 Jaguar and 17 Porsche probably to fight this thing out.
1st and 4th places for Jaguar. It was, of course, in 1957 that they finished 1st, 2nd, 4th, I think 5th and 6th or something like that. So they haven't done quite as well as they did then, but don't forget they've had but 2 cars of the 5 retired. There are 3 Jaguars still running. The number 22 car considerably back in the field. I think he's about 8th or 9th position at the moment. In 4th place, the other car, the other Jaguar, I think I might have got those the other way around. It's 22 that is in fact in 4th place, and it's 21 that's run further back, is it?
Oh, way further back, yes, way down in the teen places. Number 21, that's Sullivan, Jones and Cobb. But Kogan, Daly, Perkins, yes, they're running 4th. They are in fact sandwiched between the 2 Reinhold Jost Porsches, numbers 8 and 7, which are 3rd and 5th. Disappointingly for the Andretti's, they are 6th after their cooling problems, so Mario's got to try all over again if he really wants to win the race with his son. But up front, that car there, number 2, leads the Le Mans race for 1988, ahead of the number 17 Porsche, of the great Le Mans experts, Stuck, Bell and Ludwig. You could hardly have a hotter Le Mans team than that lot.
No, on paper, they've got all the experience, and if you look at Dumfries, or you look for that matter at Andy Wallace, they haven't really got the experience of Le Mans.
You mustn't count your cats before the kittens are hatched, or whatever you say, but if they win, what a great thing for those two drivers particularly. I mean, Jan Lammers hasn't won Le Mans either, but he has won a lot of races. Those two, Dumfries and Wallace, at the beginning end of their careers, what a great thing for them.
Well, it's very important, in fact, I think, for Wallace, who's about to make his move into 3000.
Here comes the Jaguar number 2 in the pits.
And
this must be just a final top-up, unless it's a problem.
Yeah, final top-up.
Yes, who's going to have the A, honour, B, burden of responsibility of bringing it in?
I think it'll probably be Jan Lammers. He started the car, and I suspect he'll finish the car.
Certainly the most experienced, the senior member of that group, that team. Meanwhile, the Porsche goes on its way, catching up all the time, the Jags in the pits, which wasn't long, just a final top-up, not a full pit stop, maybe not much more than a driver change to put Lammers back in the car.
So out comes number 2, and you can hear the cheer of the crowd there, the huge, massive crowd that have come back, those people who have travelled back during the course of the morning. Some stayed in hotels, some slept late in the cars. It's all part of this wonderful atmosphere of Le Mans. And the beautiful part about it is, of course, the traffic at Le Mans all disposes of itself as the Jaguars now are beginning to collect themselves together for a team-type finish.
How great it would be if they managed, if they had the spare time, as it were, in hand over the Porsche, to line themselves up for a 3-car finish, because there are 3 still going. As we know, number 21 Jaguar is well back in the field, but if they could somehow get themselves into line, radio control and one thing and another, and come over the line together, how great that would be. But there's still time for things to go wrong before that happens.
Well, I'm looking, we've got 2 of them running together now. The first and fourth place car. The fourth place car, interesting in that it has among its drivers Larry Perkins, the Australian driver, who is representing TWR in his other hat, because they are busily preparing not only to race with Jaguars, but also with Holdens, the Australian car, again part of TWR's business for the years. And you can hear the cheers of the crowd and the waves of the flags as they come past the pits, and this is happening every lap. They're cheering them on towards victory.
The atmosphere's building up now. This is building to be the finish of a very fine Grand Prix. About 12 minutes to go only, about 12 minutes to go. You've got 2 of the Jaguars in line. Unless something goes wrong, the Porsche can't possibly catch them now. He's just got too much of a deficit. He kept getting off the lap when he stopped the pits, and then the Jaguar stopped and he got back on the lap, but he couldn't make it up. So if this number 2 car keeps rolling as it is now, it's going to win. And it's got its number 22 teammate in 4th place behind it, the number 21 car, much further back, but 3 Jaguars still going. The question is whether they now can find the other one and get it lined up for a 3-car finish.